Heidi?
Hi.
23?
Yes.
What's happening?
So I want to know, Dr. Drew, what's your opinion on women that want to become into pornography or exotic dancing?
It's in every woman I've ever spoken to with that intention, there's a trauma history. And
I'm sorry, I can't hear you very well. Are you there?
Yeah, we're here. Every woman I've ever dealt with that has had that impulse, there's always a trauma history and an acting out sort of component to what they're doing.
Uh-huh.
So, there you go.
I've had trauma.
Yeah, and that's what, these sort of extreme behaviors are caused by that trauma.
This wouldn't be a healthy way to act out then?
No, quite the contrary. It's a way of getting locked in and re-traumatizing yourself.
What are you doing now?
I'm a mom.
Yeah, it'd be great for your kid, too, to have you in that industry. But be that as it may, it's amazing the way, once you've been traumatized, the impulse is what feels good, what you're sort of drawn to is behavior that is merely a reenactment of the trauma. Those are the behaviors that look more appealing to you.
Uh-huh. So,
how do you
hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Okay.
How old is your child?
2 and 3.
2 children.
2 children.
Yeah.
Are you married?
Yeah.
And
my husband, he's been really into pornography, and last year he noticed that I was into the girls more than the guys.
Uh-huh. Why don't you do me a favor? Do me a favor, Heidi.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, with the kids. Why don't you do me a favor? Why don't you pack them into one of those potato cannons and just fire them toward the closest farm field, maybe the land in the barn of like a good-natured farmer, so they can have a choice instead of you two idiots raising them.
Just a goat or something could.
There's livestock that have nurturing components to them, Drew. I think pigs are actually pretty good that way. They might raise the child as their own. Are you two retards thinking about crapping out another kid, or screwing up the 2 you got enough?
Okay. That's all I needed to hear from you, sweetie.
Thanks.
You don't need to rap on me.
Please focus on your kids.
I focus on myself, and I am an excellent mother.
Well, if you were excellent, you would not be considering the behavior you're considering.
All right.
But isn't it normal to have those kinds of feelings?
Abnormal. No, if you want to put a word to it, abnormal would be a good way to describe it.
Get some therapy and focus on your kids, and I don't trust your husband either. What's he do? Something with metal. Tow truck, perhaps? What's he do?
Wood.
Uh-oh. What's he do?
I think he's cheating.
What does he do?
I think he's trying to lure women home.
What does he do for a living?
He's in construction.
Uh-oh. That's trouble. That's trouble already.
And a really pretty blonde said something to him off the balcony last week, and I got a really icky feeling. And I just think women really have those tuitions inside them.
Yeah, but it was.
I do feel like I've been pushed into that direction more than it's comfortable for me.
All right. Well, listen. Then stay.
So what should I do with him?
Okay. Look.
Tell him to knock it off.
Okay. Hold on a second.
Treat me like a human being.
All right. Shut up.
Okay.
Here's the thing.
Now I know you're an abusive.
I like that.
Well, when Adam starts becoming abusive.
Well, first off, you're abused. So whoever you're with, you're going to decide that they're abusing you, whether they're abusing you or not. There's going to be trouble.
He was abusive, though.
He was what?
He was abusive. Very jealous, very controlling.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I rarely say this, but can you two find Jesus Christ?
No.
Once in a while, this sort of fantasy of the guy with the sandals in the sky can work out for people that are sort of on the edge. It's like it's either this or it's prison or the methadone clinic. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if I could go that way again because I had to be with church 3 days a week out of my childhood the whole time I was being abused.
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
So I kind of have I have issues with that, too.
Okay. Well, Heidi, how about you, on behalf of your children, please try to create a stable home and environment for them. First off,
contain these impulses to act out.
You're very young. You're 23. There's a good chance you're going to have a couple more kids. Could you not do that? Are you using any form of birth control?
Oh, I've been fixed.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's good. We're going to send you out a windbreaker.
I'm not that.
Yes, and try not to get into it with your husband, construction worker.
Yeah, I really wanted to please him.
No. He needs to be contained, too. No threesomes, no nothing like that. It's all bad. It's all reenactment of the trauma. Just because he's controlling and jealous doesn't mean he loves you. Because he's aggressive doesn't mean it's protective and can help you. That's all sort of the flip side of the same coin that you're dealing with. You freeze when you're threatened. Yeah. He becomes aggressive.
Yeah.
Serious problem. Get some help with all this. This is all very serious stuff.
Yeah. There's no zero, by the way. I'm sure her kids they're going to grow up in a great environment.
Oh, yeah.
There's nothing we want to do about this as a society. Just people that were horribly abused, spitting out kids and then horribly abusing the kids. By the way, labeling themselves great mothers along the way. There's nothing. It's only laptop computer theft at the airport and secondhand smoke we can focus on. We do a fair amount of stuff that involves like prenatal care, telling, I don't know if the word's out yet, but you shouldn't be smoking or drinking when you're out. Have you heard about that as a doctor, Drew?
No, I've never heard of that. Good point.
By the way, what would you rather? Your children be raised by these two yahoos in the one-bedroom dump that they're living in, or have mom smoke a couple of cigarettes and have a couple of pops while she was pregnant with the kid?
Good point.
Huh? Yeah, I would reckon that most of the presidents we've had thus far, moms had a couple of belts and a couple of butts while the kid, the next pres, was inside of them.
Yeah.
And what would you rather, that or grow up having a kid
with Heidi and hubby,
having mom and dad have a threesome in the next room of the paper-thin walled condo?
Yeah.
Huh?
Jeez.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is zero focus on that? Don't want to get into that at all? No, hey, if you were abused. How about we start finding the people that did come from the abusive environments, see if we can get them a little help, see if we can give them a little focus, see if we can steer them away from some of the troubles, some of the abusive relationships that we know they're going to have in the future. So nothing, no resources. We couldn't save a few bucks if we worked that angle. And by the way, these kids, you think they're going to be paying taxes? Jesus Christ. It drives me nuts. I don't understand what we focus on in this country, and I don't understand the attention that's given certain things, and then the other things we're completely blind to. All right, Drew. That's all I get out of using.
I'm just thinking, I wonder what the solution is on a mass scale. Maybe it is religion or something.
But she was being goosed by Father McFingerblast. I mean, those idiots never solved anything either. Yeah. Once in a while, I mean, here's what you do with religion. Once in a while, you got to take people that are just, these are just gangbangers that are going to stab people. You let them find Jesus Christ. You basically look, there's an imaginary guy with sandals. He's going to punish you if he watches you all the time. So he's like a parole officer with a beard and sandals. So if you do anything wrong, he's going to get you into trouble. So those people, they need the fantasy.
Yeah.
It's good for them. It's good for the idiots. All right. Let's